Yo, what up peeps, it's Mr. Bigruss here, back with another video. But today this is not going to be a gaming video, it's going to be a tutorial on Adobe After Effects CS3. Since I've hit 1 million views, I've decided to do a bit different, and on my website I've got a section for tutorials, so I'm going to start working on doing some now. So today we're going to be looking at Adobe After Effects and making some like 3D text spinning. If you want to check out this some more tutorials which I haven't made yet, but I will be making very shortly, you can check them out on my website www.2009eclipse.co.uk. I'll put that in the sidebar and whatnot. I'd also recommend checking out one of my teacher's channels. He's the one who sort of taught me how to do this, so I decided to make a tutorial on it to help you guys out. I'll put his channel in the sidebar, so I'd like to thank Jules for showing me this, so just give him a shout out. So okay, alright, so yeah, so here we have this basic layout of Adobe After Effects CS3. So here we go, this is just the finished product. At the end of this tutorial, what hopefully your video should look like. So basically, I've just got my name there, Mr. Bigruss, spinning around and just sort of rotating in 3D. You can choose how fast it rotates and what way it rotates and whatnot, but this is just a basic example of what I created earlier today. So okay, so to do this, we're going to need to go to composition, new composition. So here we now have a couple options. You've got all the different options here. So if you're in America, you want to be working in NTSC, and if you're in England, then you want to be working in PAL. So we're going to be working in PAL DV1 stroke DV widescreen. Duration, we want the duration to be 10 seconds, so just change that in the middle, and everything else is right, so click OK. So here we go, we got a nice black composition, nothing on it. So now we want to add some text to it. So here you go, your tools might be up in here, but mine's sort of floating about. So click on your toolbar, or the T. You now want to type something in, so I'm just going to type in Russell for the purpose of this. Now you want to pick a text which stands out a bit. So here is my text, characters. If you haven't got characters, then you can go to like window, and then you can choose what ones you want to be on the right hand side, but it should be there anyway. So I'm going to go for impact. Yeah, there we go, impact. Some nice bold font. You want to make it quite big, make it stand out a little bit. If you're choosing any other text, you want something that's quite bold like this. You don't want anything quite thin, otherwise it's not going to really work. So now with your title or your composition done, obviously yours will be comp 1, but because I've already got 2 previous, that is called comp 3 and all that bit. That's just me clicking too fast. Alright, so now we want to start up a new composition. Same thing again, DV1, PAL widescreen, 10 seconds, time limit. Okay, so now we've got comp 4, we want to drag comp 3 into comp 4. Just line up, there you go. So now comp 4, comp 3. Alright, so you want to work in comp 4 now though. So basically now we want to duplicate this. So you can do is you highlight your comp 3, which is in the bottom bar, and just press Ctrl D, and you can see it's created a new layer, the same thing. You want to do this about, I don't know, about 20 times, alright? 20 times, say about that. Okay, so that's cool. Now what we want to do is we want to highlight them all, so we can either go Control A, or you can hold Shift, go to the top, hold, okay, that's not gonna work, ignore that. Alright, okay, that was that then. If we here we go. Alright, so you can do it Shift, holding Shift down and then just clicking from the top to the bottom. And now what we want to do is click on the little arrow key, and this will bring down the don't worry about that, guys. You want to press P on the keyboard, and that brings out your position. So yeah, so now what you want to do is you want to make everything into 3D as well, and you can see here it's added some extra coordinates to the position. You got your y-axis and whatnot. So now if you press P once again, you can see it's taken it away. You want to press it one more time just so it brings up your position. And you can see now from previously it had just 2 numbers, now it's got 3 numbers because it's all in depth 3D. So now we just want to go on to the first one. You want to leave the first one 0, 0. Go on to the next one. Oh, we're still highlighted. Haven't worked out why it's still highlighted. There we go. Alright, here we go. You want to go to the second one and change that to 0.2 2. See, I'm using the arrow key here, but it'd be quicker to just use the keyboard. So you want to go down in 2s, guys. So so you got 2, 4, 6, 8. Leaving the first one at 0 or 0. It doesn't matter too much if you put 0.2, but just for the sake of arguments, let's leave it at 0. So we want to go down. It's going to take a little while just to do this. So bear with me, guys. 16, 18, and through doing this is making, or you will see the impact on what this is going to have. 22, 24. This is just making an actual 3D image now, sort of making the width of the 3D image. 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, and 38. So up to 38. Cool. So now what we do is we can highlight all these again. Quick way is obviously just Control A. You get rid of the position now because that does not matter. We want to add some effects to it now. So with them all highlighted, we're going to add a brightness effect. Just change the brightness contrast. So if we go brightness contrast, you can now sort of change how bright it's going to be. Obviously it's rendering, it's got to do 25, so don't worry, we'll keep it about 50. You see how bright, where it's changed there?